Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday already. And, well, honestly, looking at this chart, what the hell has this week been, people? What has this week been? Oh, Lord. The last 2 weeks, really. Really? Really, NASDAQ? Really, ES? I mean, we've gotten consolidation. And we haven't gone anywhere. So, let me know in the chat what your thoughts are on your bias. I really don't know right now. I opened up my charts this morning. I was like, huh? Like, saw yesterday at FOMC we pumped up, and then this whole take back during Asia is weird. So, yeah. Not such a fan in it. What does chat think? Chat was too bullish again. Word. Yesterday I just got stopped at break even in my longs in the morning. I ended up getting there, like, FOMC pushed it higher. I was not in the position at the time. Like, I don't see a point in taking the position right before 2 p.m. unless I'm gonna, like, gamble some evals, really. Yeah. Just not willing to take the risk here at this time. But we did take that previous daily low here, and we had that nice reversal. And then took some buy side, and then what? Nothing. Until snooze fest. Back in consolidation. So weird. Tanya, you're blocking some of the charts. This is an ES daily chart, bro. Like, what else do you need to see? We're just looking at this on the daily. Some streamers don't even put what time they're in, or they don't even show their trades. I pretty much show pretty much everything. So there's nothing here. You see, it's white space. Anyway. La da dee da dee. I need to clean my glasses. Jeez. I really don't have a bias today. I mean, if we hit that daily low, it'd be a different story. How are you gonna have a bias when the daily looks like that? It's trash. I'm like so particular about my glasses right now. Finally. So, I mean, what the hell? Would I ever get LASIK so I wouldn't wear glasses? No, because then I'd still wear blue light glasses anyway. The risk reward isn't there for me for LASIK. Like, not even like there's always a small risk. It's just that, again, it's a cosmetic surgery. It's not necessary. And then what is it? Like, there are people that end up with pain afterwards, but not only that, like, sure, that's a tiny percentage, but there's people that end up with like dry eye after. Anyway, I'd still be wearing blue light glasses. There's like this guy in Beverly Hills. He's like, he is actually changing people's eye color and looks terrible. Anyway. Let's see. All I'm gonna mark out is here daily here. This daily level, and ES took previous weekly high. Nasdaq did not yesterday. But it also took previous daily low. Nvidia's 2% down. Okay, so let's see, let's close the poll. 57% bullish. 24% bearish. 19% neutral. All I see is a market that's effed up. So ES has equal lows here. It's sus. All right, we dropped off during Asia. What did we do during London session? Retraced. Will there be a continuation lower? Well, chat doesn't think so. Chat's mostly bullish. Only 24% bearish. And then also it could just be consolidation. We took the bears have going for them. ES took out previous weekly high. Nasdaq didn't. Wait, we did actually on the Nasdaq. Never mind. We did. but like a tick. But I don't think we took out the previous daily high then. Friday. Oh, we did. So never mind. No, I'm not really even willing to risk this then. Yeah. It's the same. Yeah, it's a shame that NAS I didn't reach into here, but yeah, dropped off. What do you think that today's daily is gonna end like? I think it's just gonna look ugly. We had a huge green candle yesterday, and then we completely took that out. So I'm actually more bearish in the sense. I think we could get up back to here. That would be nice. I mean, since yesterday was the FOMC, we failed to get back and run towards all-time highs. Could retrace to here. Do we have 10 a.m. news yet? No, we just have 8:30 unemployment claims. All right. I'm neutral. Slightly bearish. I mean, but ES not even near previous daily low yet. We just got a ping pong market today, this week, this past couple weeks. I'm adamant about not losing money in a stupid consolidation. So I'm risking less money. I'm not joking. Like, I saw this price action today. I'm like, I barely even want to log into my Ninja Trader. Someone said, chill, did you know that the market just opened? Yeah, no shit, bro. That we dropped off a little bit. Yes, not dropping off. It's pretty much at its open, 9:30 open. Tanya, what about the Santa Claus rally? I think you guys should research more into what that means. Basically, I mean, RTY's at all-time highs. Small caps. Great job streaming with Lumi. Thank you. Thank you. Someone said use dish soap for your glasses. I have the spray thing too. Yeah, I don't want to put laser. I don't want a laser to open up my eye. I like glasses. There's like bunch of different glasses you can wear. Listen to your own sentence about bullish and bearish, someone said. Whatever that means. Lumi was here yesterday. We'll be on her show next week. Glasses swag you upward. I have a lot of them. Where's the midnight open? Oh, we're above it on ES and NASDAQ, actually. Tip Goslin, welcome to the Bagel Buddies. Huevos rancheros. Farmer's eggs. I still haven't tried that dish. Tanya, I love you. Please trade YM. It will change your life. That is quite the suggestion there. Quite a suggestion. YM's near all-time highs as well. We never treat NQ, says Goslin. A couple times I've tried that. Yeah, never worked out for me. Well, it worked out for me a few times, but I'm just saying, like, consistently, I don't know. It takes time to add an asset. Gold is pumping, too. Everything's up except for the NASDAQ. Gold's up 1%. I checked the SMT. Which SMT? I only checked the SMT between the ES and the NASDAQ. I'm not looking at the micros for SMTs. They're just there's less liquidity in those. You guys think that the banks are trading micros? I don't think so. That's it looking ugly here. Dropping a bit more. Seriously, like I came in here today, I don't really see such a edge. If we're uncorrelated like this, right? Already have such a large range that was created during Asia. Like 400 points. 500 almost. Who thinks we'll break, either this range, I don't know. The Asia low to the previous weekly high. Unlikely. See the daily again. Very much feels like we made the range ready for today, doesn't it? ES reached into that daily VIB. But then I took out a previous daily low, paused, made equal lows. I think that's the most sus about it. These equal lows at Asia low. The same low as December 3rd. Someone said November or something wick. I don't know what you're talking about. They got Omega sizing. Someone said the banks have omega sizing. Yeah, I'd say that. That's one way of putting it for sure. I hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling too. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. I don't like those lows pretty much. They look like they're equal here. These lows look pretty equal on the hourly for NASDAQ, right? See what the 4 hour looks like there. We'll see if it gets back below previous daily low. And where's the midnight open here? It's below previous daily low. Yeah, looks very different on the 15. Uncorrelated indices is not a good sign. YM is almost at those all-time highs. RTY is at all-time highs pretty much, yeah. At all-time highs yesterday. And then now it's near yesterday's high. Would I rather live in South America or Asia? It's a really weird question. I guess South America because I know Chinese. I mean, Spanish. And I don't know Chinese. I don't know. Or maybe Asia. Maybe Japan. I don't know any Asian language. I have a pretty voice. That's nice. Thanks. Some people don't agree. Decoupled markets equals dog water, says Edge. I agree. I mean, at least ES could do is hit this high and then give us an SMT to work with, but we're not getting that. Pre-market high. Yeah, it's gross. I want to go to Japan, but I need time to go there. I don't know. Maybe like a week. I want to go there for the cherry blossoms, but I don't know if I'll have time in this April. Maybe for my birthday. Where am I from originally? Queens, New York. Born and raised. I got that white and green student metro card. Astoria, get the money. I used to work in Astoria. Queens, get the money. Don't put false information in my chat. You're gonna get put in timeout if you're putting fake news in my chat. Especially about someone dying. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not going to repeat what they said because it's retarded. We've just been dropping off since the open NASDAQ. Yeah. This is what happens when most chat is bullish, 57% bullish. I'm sorry to say it. But that's what ends up happening. I didn't take a tree because I said this kid looks like dog water. And see, it just went straight for the previous day low, drop into those equal lows. Damn, son. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Where's those sell side? I mean, you know, it would be nice if today actually we close below previous daily low. We haven't done that in so long. If you look at the daily, like we haven't closed below previous daily low since the 20th of November. Right? Every time it just wick and stop, wick and close in the range, wick and close in the range. If today closes below previous daily low, that would be a finally good sign if it actually gives us some structure to work with, maybe towards the sell side, and then go back up. That would be nice. The only kind of SMT you have is with like YM. I honestly don't really look at SMTs with YM because it's just a totally different assets. It's only 30 stocks. Someone got short at the 930 FEG, or you got short at 588 off the FEG. Oh, here. Actually interesting. Some 590s, I think. I didn't notice this one. Nasdaq just went for those equal lows. Do you guys think that ES will follow? Good. Flash Golden keeps trying to give me buy signals and sell signals. Buy now, Tanya. Oh, brother. You could buy it and let me know how it goes on Twitter. Tag me. I'm not buying a falling knife in front of 1,500 people right now. Let me have a sip of water. I need to, honestly, yeah, this was the kind of market I was hoping to come into, a market where we had held up yesterday's upside and then go for all-time highs, kind of like how YM is doing, right? And that's not even the market. We did not come to the desk and see that kind of market, and I was pretty much already turned off from the price action since then. So I mean, we'll see. Yes. Do you guys think we'll head for this low? It's like these lows are near previous daily low. London low, essentially. Equal lows. Yeah, we hit the London low on NASDAQ. Tanya, will I ever do another Ninja Trader Arena challenge? Well, maybe, yeah. Your favorite streaming trader? I'm glad. Queens get the money. Queens get the money. I agree. Hi, South Africa. All right, let's see. The struggle was real for ES. Oh yeah, that's what I was marking out, the London low. It would be nice to have an SMT at this low, maybe. But this is actually previous day low over here. As long as we're below that, it's pretty bearish. From here to here, there's another 184 points. We got below midnight open there, we broke below it, and then tiny retrace, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, this is just better to look at on the 2 minute, so I'm gonna leave it on the 2. NASDAQ, this is the 3 here. Let's look at the 2. A lot going on the 2 and the 1. We got 10 a.m. open soon. Twitter streams daily, pretty much. Pretty much. Duh. Yeah. I did it my way. Da 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 da. Okay. Massive sell-off in it. Massive. Alright, so since the open we dropped quite a lot. Okay. Nvidia's down 3.5%. Well, this explains why S&P isn't. Finance is up. S&P is holding up a bit because finance is up. Let's see here. NASDAQ. Call your mom. How much are we down? Like 1%? 1.5. Yeah, what's happening with Oracle here? It says on Oracle jitters. Why is it down? Let's see. ORCL. It's down 16%. Several financial firms have cut their price targets. Anything else that happened there? Earnings. Q2 miss. When did this happen? This happened during the day or what? Why is this here? Oh no, earnings was last night. Okay, yeah. Yesterday at 4 p.m. But some news did come out here, looks like. Oh, the financial firms cut their price targets 7 minutes ago. So it dropped more, but okay. How much was their miss? How much did they miss by? Well, they actually reported more, 37% more earnings, but their revenue was 0.8% less. That's not even crazy. That's not wild. That's not that bad. What's chat saying? Jax is asking me, am I a Riz Lord? Are you a Riz Lord? What the hell does that even mean, bro? I got that Riz charisma. Nice job, Drum. Drum got out of an 8% drawdown. Nice. RK Universe Studios is in a 9% drawdown. Good luck. It's about their capital expenditures moving forward. Yeah, what were their projections? Yeah, that's what matters. Who cut what? Well, just like an AI. They did a bunch of a bunch of financial firms cut their price targets for Oracle. As we know, that AI circle of Oracle, OpenAI, and NVIDIA, and one more, maybe AMD, they're all like a giant web of AI. This. It's all a giant web of AI. Basically, NVIDIA investing a lot back into other companies, and then they need their chips. Okay. So if bad news comes out of like one of them, it affects all of them pretty much because NVIDIA's invested in those companies. And NVIDIA, like we know and see it, it's a very large chunk of the NASDAQ. All right, so here, where's that person that told me to buy? Flash Golden, I thought you told me to buy. Where are they? All right, you're gonna get put in timeout for weird questions. Yeah, seeing everyone's now bearish, a sweep of Asia lows before another push back up would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? That would actually be pretty like low risk long, wouldn't it? Asia low, previous day low, it's a previous 4-hour low. And if you get this inversion, that would be perfect. Perfect. But we'll see. You never know. Jeez. It's mad cold in New York, but I cough in the morning. I need to maybe see if there's something I could do, maybe to stop that. Maybe I can like gargle salt water or something. I don't know. No, I don't like that we inverted this now. I want to go back to Asian lows. No. I'm not really that interested unless we get back above this area for longs then. It's just too sus. And ES has equal lows here. I think it's too sus to go for longs yet. So let's mark out. Let's see. What's this whole drop? This entire drop. Where's 50% of it? Around previous daily low. Previous day's low. I did it my way. All right. Symmetry retrace, right? We have huge bearish FEGs left on the 15. What's ES look like? Yeah. I'm still, unless we hit this Asia low, I think I'm still pretty bearish, especially if we hold below previous day low on NASDAQ. I mean, look what the daily looks like. I can't be getting bullish right now. Looks pretty bad. Yesterday took a previous weekly high. If today closed below this, it'd be look good for next week. Maybe we short down to here. You know? Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. I did it my way. Okay. So, let's see. I mean, we could retrace a ton. We could retrace like all the way up to here, 618 fib here before it gets into some roadblocks. It's kind of interesting. Right? The last hourly looks real bad for NASDAQ. Looks pretty bad. And ES too. I think I'd rather see, yeah, retracement than rejection. See if it pans out. I don't need to rush into this. I could wait until the 15-minute POE. Let's see here. Yeah, until we retrace into over 50%, pretty much. I should ask the chat again now. What's the bias? I'm sure there's people that are still bullish. I did it my way. All right, it's after 10. We had a huge candle downside here on the 1 hour. Maybe I should draw out my NVIDIA levels or something. Ooh, NVIDIA on the daily not looking that great. What's happening with the whole Netflix deal, by the way? Is Netflix gonna buy HBO or no? It looks like they're in a bidding war. I hope that Netflix is not by HBO because those are two different styles. Just saying. All right, we've retraced quite a bit here now into the NASDAQ and ES. Nvidia is still down 3%. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. We're right at previous day low again, NASDAQ. Said that I wanted it to retrace around here anyway. See how it reacts. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wild, yes, Wild didn't even make a 15-minute FEG. That's wild. How fast that retracement is. ES is in the OT area. Not really showing signs of stopping yet. I would be interested in shorting ES if it came back below and broke a low. So I'd mark out this low pretty much, but not much else going on there. Looks kind of strong actually. We get like up here for NASDAQ or up here for ES it's just a wild day. My Asia lows didn't get tapped for me to go long there, so let's see. No signs of stopping. NASDAQ has a 15-minute up here. But I don't know. If it comes up here, I don't know, bro. And I'm okay with saying that. Needs another SMT at a high, who knows? But I'm gonna just stick with what I'm thinking about, which is, yeah, I'd rather go for some shorts, but need some more continuation lower. So far, not much. Not much. We're back at, let's see, down 0.9% on NASDAQ and negative 0.3 on ES. I did it my way. And so you're back. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait until if this low gets taken with a displacement. NASDAQ's also weaker, so I think NASDAQ would be the play instead of ES, actually. We have to wait and see, though, if it's going to even take this low. I don't know. I don't like that it made equal highs here. Let's see. Back in this little 1 minute here, did it take out this high? Doesn't really matter. If it doesn't trigger my, it doesn't matter. Oh, we did. Okay. So I'll have a little alert here, so I can pay attention if it gets back below. Nothing yet. ES is at its 8:30 open. We'd want to see it reject now. Otherwise, ES will take this pre-market higher, new high of day. And then I don't know, it'd be probably back to neutral, or I don't know what I would do, honestly. It's if it gets back all the way up there, it's like, damn, we already did retrace a ton. The hourly is just insane. In the 4-hour, I mean, 4-hour, it's just consolidating. It's not a closed above this, and it looks like it'll reach up there. Damn. Hey, congrats to anybody that ended up taking this inversion. I said I wanted this Asia low take, and I didn't get in. Damn. It did reach pretty deep inside here. 1020. Oh. Insane. Imagine if people that held shorts on ES. Damn. They about to get stopped. That's insane. 4-hour outside candle took previous 4-hour low, and now back at that high. Okay. Nasdaq not showing any sign of stopping either. Gotta say the faith at least. Just said I wanted a continuation lower. Kind of looked like yesterday's potential there. From where was it yesterday? Kind of like here, where it retraced to here and then dropped off. But nope. Didn't want to do it. You have to wait for that confirmation. I'm glad that at least didn't manipulate us into it. Nasdaq all the way back up to this 15-minute. And I mean, ES just took pre-market high. Question is now, is that an S&P SMT to go lower again? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't have to guess. It just looks so strong here though. All right, crossing down. I have that alert on in case it comes there. But if it's just gonna stay strong, you know, won't come back down there. Back in that 1 minute from this morning from where it failed. So let's see if it plows through it to the upside. Or will it fail again? Asian low induced the last week. Yeah. Asia low induced last week low. Did we take last week's low? No. Last week's low all the way here. I mean, look at this hour. This is crazy. Had a huge drop there. Now we're just about, we took over it on ES. NASDAQ. About to take it back. Yeah, I think I'll put the alert here actually for the NASDAQ. Because then it would break back below previous daily low then as well. I said S&T invalid now. Which one? Yes, just took pre-market high. Crazy town today, I agree. DJI index just took all-time high, yeah. Oh, nice, thanks for letting me know. YM's at all-time high. Oh, DJI is. Oh, YM's about, what, 30 points away? Larry said, we live in a scripted world, get used to it. You're talking to Larry, living like Larry. Let me see here. Okay. This is wild, yeah. What a wild market today. See the daily now. Okay. Okay. What does chat think? Are you still bullish for NASDAQ to take this high, or are you bearish for this to be a potential reversal? Let's put a poll here. Vote. You'll have 2 more minutes to vote. All right, chat is 43% bullish. 43% bullish, 40% bearish, 17% neutral. Damn. Quite 50-50 there. There's no sign of reversal yet. I'm monitoring in case it does tend to break this low and invert this. That might be something. Is keeping wicks in this area. Maybe. We get to see that breakable displacement. No, it's not. It's not inverting that. Nope. Could it be? Will we start dropping now? It's a crazy 3-minute wick like that. What the heck? No, didn't break this low yet. I can't be getting in too early. This is at the last 15-minute low. I really wouldn't be worried about getting in too late if it broke this low. I just don't want to get in too early and get sniped out. Get manipulated out. These moves down have really been crazy. Ooh. Could that be it? All right. All right, I just entered. I think after we hit this low, I'd put my stop at break even. Or partial it, whatever it is, whatever it turns out to be. It could come back up to here if it wants to, whatever. See, a nice drop would be perfect. See if it gets rejected here. This is where it broke this low. It's reaching back up into here. If we're still bearish, it should get rejected from here. And so 1 minute. See, yeah, it's not really looking weak though. So we'll see. Okay, I rejected at midpoint. All right, let's mark out the new lows. Yeah, so then if it hits this, definitely I'd put my stop at that high then. Take a little partial off. We'll see though. It can totally still do whatever it wants to, but it looks good. It stopped right there. That would have been the entry if I had waited after I'd taken this low. This 1 minute would have been my entry. But it's around the same entry anyway. Okay. It'll be good to break back below previous daily low now. Have a nice displacement there. Then I'd really feel more comfortable putting my stop there. Wake in the morning and I get outside and I take a deep breath. All right, partial, break even-ish. Well, I took a partial, so I'm going to put my stop at that local high, like I said. Yeah. What's this high? 63. Okay. Let's see. We're going to zoom lower. That'll be awesome. Looks good. See it melt lower. It'll be perfect. So this is a free trade now. That's good. Hit the like button. 2,000 people watching. That was not easy. Like, it was definitely like, I have to take it, you know? And watching this retrace, not easy. But we did well. See a draw. I really just want it to drop all the way lower. If no retracements now, that would be ideal. We did enough retracing up here once, twice, 3 times.
Where's the midpoint of this entire range? I think we're below it. Yeah. Phew. We're doing good. Nice job, Tanya. Thanks. Trade's not over. Gotta concentrate. If this actually hits, but we're pulling out the money gun for sure. Okay. I gotta concentrate. I can't think about the money gun. I have to think about making money. Damn, nice drop off. I think stop is safely at break even now. Yeah. I can safely do that. It's a large drop there. And it's above the FEG. Okay. Now we just hold and wait. Hodl. I ran out of water. What the heck? Okay, so far so good. It finally, first time in like 2 weeks, price pretty much distributed in my direction since I entered the trade. And I entered the trade around here, 41. In 13 minutes. I like that we're below previous day low for NASDAQ still. See what the heat map says right now? Yeah, NVIDIA's down 3.6 still. I like that we're below. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I also broke these lows. So there's just a retracement in my head. Yeah. I'm expecting it to retrace and I'm fine to hold through that. No matter what. Book some partial and stops at break even the rest. Like I said, I pretty much am expecting a retracement here, so. Back above previous day low right now. Don't love that, but let's see if it rejects. See how this candle closes on the next 40 seconds. This should be the roadblock. If I'm right on the bearishness. If not, then I'm not. But let's see. Let's see, let's see. Time is it's 10:56. Oh man, 10:50 macro. If you do me dirty to the other side, I'll be annoyed. Anyway, let's see. How's this candle gonna close? It'd be best if it wicks that, and it just did. It just wicked the previous daily low, and it just wicked this 1 minute. So it looks good for now. Hopefully that's the local high. So I hope that doesn't get back above here, to be honest with you. So I want to see a reject now. It looks pretty good so far. That candle started out pretty nice. They're listening. They're listening. Well, it's not above that yet. Chat, are the shorts cooked? Let me know what you think. Do you think this position's cooked? It's hanging around here in the retracement area still. It's okay for now. Like I said, I don't want it to get back much above here, the 37s. Stalin. Rather have seen this be a nice down close candle, that's for sure. Yeah, we ideally see a failure. It's right hanging around that previous daily low. Previous day low. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna hang around here? That's not a good sign for me. I want to drop, not consolidate. I mean, I guess it's okay for either one, but there's nothing for me to do. Just hold on to the trade, see what happens. Oh, well, that was a quick stop there. Okay, there is no more downside, so little small win on the short there. We are going in so many directions today that you took a win today. Good job, because it was definitely a lot going on here. I mean, this wick is crazy in itself. I don't know if I could even get back to that. I don't know. What the hell? They're watching my stream, I swear to God. When this shit happens like this, it literally was, what the hell is going on here? 20-point wick? on the 30-second and both sides. What's going on there? It's 11 a.m. Something come out? Is there news? What's up, Castilla? Sad, man. Was a liquidity grab. Sheesh, now it looks great, said somebody. Someone said, I never trust the macros. Macro went against me. I know, you know what? Whenever I say damn, I'm going to take an extra partial. Because down here, I was like, damn. And then I started talking about the money gun. That is truly an indicator for myself to take another partial. Especially in this kind of market when it's not like a crazy CPI day. But anyway. What the hell is going to happen here? I don't know. This is truly 50-50 right now. 11 a.m. Wait for re-entry. Now I put down more risk again. It's just not it. It's just not the best here. NASDAQ's not giving us our best. She's not sending us her best. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that wick? Zelensky control over Ukraine's Donbas may be put to vote. I don't know if that did anything. That happened just now. China, a clear and present threat to U.S. auto industry. That was 7 minutes ago. 10:54. Don't see much else. Let's see fast stock market. Fast juice. It's just how the price has been. Yeah, I don't know. I'm mad neutral about this. I wanted it to distribute quick down to here. Honestly, I didn't really even want it to. I did expect somewhat of a retracement here. That's true. This high is still intact. And we're just around previous day low again. If we get back below midnight open, it might be a decent re-entry. So that's where the wick happened. Broke back below it. Not sure though. I'm glad I'm not in it. It's 50-50 really for me now. They pressed the manual intervention button. Okay, here. US to sell 86 billion 3-month bills on December 15th to settle on December 18th. Do I have a Monday low retest possibility? And dude, like that's where if today closes below previous day low, then I think that next week we get there. But clearly, like, price doesn't even know where it wants to go right now because it's really has been hanging around these levels. At least I got a short in a little bit. A win is a win, whatever. This market's mad tough. Look at the hourly and the 4-hour, really tough. And look, this 4-hour before completely engulfed the previous 4-hour candle. I know that a ton of people were probably looking to short, to go lower. We retraced so deeply. ES took out the previous 4-hour high. ES looks a lot different. Didn't do that on the 4-hour. So yeah, we're back to the drawing board, essentially. I think I took enough risks today. Let's see, did it hit this high? No. Interesting also. ES near its 8:30 and 9:30 open. That's where that wick happened. Definitely strange. What? you're new to trading, what am I trading? The NASDAQ and ES. Welcome, Farid, to the channel. If you want to get notified when I go live, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. What was the other question? What software am I using? TradingView and then NinjaTrader to execute. And then all the prop firms I use is in my description. I think. Yeah. Apex is still having their 90% off sale for 6 days. Damn. Let's see. ES hit this low. The only thing I don't really love so much is that, you know, this did keep this high intact, so technically it is still bearish. I don't love that we pretty much made equal highs here and here. Yeah. It needs to take out this low, like I said, and get back below if it's going to have some continuation. Let's mark out this inversion that it just made and see if that will have any continuation lower. Bearish. Someone said if you're not losing this market, it's a win. Yeah, I'm fine with taking like small short wins. Honestly, yeah, maybe I can partial more, but I think all in all, I'm doing well. Yesterday got stop break even on the long during the morning session. Today, partial, then stop break even. Looking to see if there will be another opportunity, but if we really do just stay slow around here, maybe not. I would need to see some speed through here. Very interesting. I'm gonna re-enter. You guys see I re-entered, right? Okay. I re-entered right here. It's back at the BE right now. See it reject from there. That would be perfect. I mean, I think that, like I said, I thought that we could get to here. We'll see. Maybe yes to start looking weaker too. What's the stock heat map look like? Yeah, Nvidia's down 3.6 still. It's rejecting this so far, but it's kind of slow. We close above this, I'm just going to cut the trade. Because I feel like it's going to be a consolidation then. I just don't want to hold through that. Let's see in the last 10 seconds. If it wicks it, I'll stay in the trade. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm staying in the trade, looks like, for now. Will you drop, bro? Will you finally drop? Maybe. Oh my god. Hell on earth. It's what trading is about, being at your break even for 5 minutes. Rejecting, looking like it's dropping, stalling while dropping. I mean, it looks okay. Looks okay. Let's see. Man, my stop's gonna be pulled up to that now because I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be in consolidation. So I'm risking so small right now. Basically at a break even at that point. I want it to drop from here. It's 11.16. Don't want to be in a consolidation. Want it to drop. You have a 30-second inversion. That's kind of it. All right, let's see. This is the last 15-minute low. See if it hits it, then I'll put my stop at BE. So I just want it to drop, like I said. We keep asking it to. All right, that stops at break even now. Or like we'll put at 1 point in break even. Or it'll be an epic trade if it ends up working out. But can't expect it. This market has not been the best. It's definitely not accelerating to the downside. No, all I can do right now is follow this, read this 30-second bearish price action. And that's it. My stop's at break even. And we'll see if it decides to fall. It just rejected from here. It would be nice to get down to here. I mean, I can imagine there being stops here to the 45s. I'll probably put like a partial there or something if it gets there. We'll see. And yes, this is also liquidity, so see if this works out. And I can be happy with my entry and managing my risk, even if it doesn't work out. I'm just trying to like already, because last thing I want to do is rage after for getting a break even. You know, it's the last thing I want to happen. And my stop's above that midnight open again, so we're below previous day low. It's 11:19. We got into another trade. Wow. Basically, I re-entered with the same amount that I had partialed out and left the same amount of runners I had before. I said I'd re-enter if this low got taken out, and it did, right? And I entered a 1 minute retracement, essentially. This 1 minute here. That's fine. That's how I got a good entry. And we chilled here, got back a third time, then rejected. That looks good, so we shouldn't come back above again, to be honest with you, if we're bearish. Okay, looks good. Breaking another low. 30 seconds holding up. Hit the like button. We're doing well today. The comeback's always stronger than the step back, as they say, right? Coming back again? Why? Why? I don't know. Maybe it wants to reject that order block again. Maybe it wants to stop me at a break even. Who knows? But I can't rage over that if it happens. I'll be happy with my entry. And that's that. If it wants to consolidate, it wants to consolidate. Let's see. 30-second again in here. Ooh. That's a strong candle. It doesn't look that good. Doesn't look good for me. I mean, 1 minute OB. Let's see. No, I don't like that. It's a pretty strong push up there. Coming back up to midnight. Sheesh, if it is. We want it to close below this. We'll see the next. Oh, well, stopped at break even. That's all you could do sometimes. Just, yeah. All right, I'm not going to re-enter it. I gave it another try, and that was it. I didn't want to fall. I should have did this quickly, honestly. I was thinking, oh, yeah, I trapped people here, maybe. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to hang around, check out the price action at the end of the day, see if where we close, below previous day low or above it. If we close below it, I'll be bearish next week. Close above it, then we're back into consolidation land, essentially, and we have to just trade the ranges again. Okay. Hope everyone had a good time here at the stream. Pretty good day. Pretty good day given this crazy price action. Definitely a wild day. Give yourself a pat on the back if you survived today, because drop at the open, huge pullback, another push back down, then like just up and down within the range. Okay. Congrats. Yeah, take some base hits, I agree. You just, that's a W for me. Taking a break even, that's a W. Because in the past, I might be a little bit too stubborn or not fast enough to manage things. Honestly, on a live stream, sometimes I'm talking about something, wanting to do something, and then it's like, oh, by the end of that, I talked in that sentence, it's too late, you know? So pretty happy to stay focused today. You know, ES looks quite wild, and they look a lot different, right? So you can't really expect a lot to happen. ES definitely stronger here. Let's see. That's the NASDAQ. Scary. And ES, I think we talked about this morning, financials were up. Yeah. So anyways, if we close below previous day low on the NASDAQ, then I'd be interested next week in going more shorts. If we don't, then I think, you know, we're probably on our way. Today could be just the manipulation and we're back on our way to all-time highs, or at least back to previous weekly high. But we still have tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, actually. What am I even saying? Tomorrow's Friday. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9:15. All right. Thank you. Good management today. I'm pretty happy. Have a great one, everybody. Don't be a degen, and I'll see you tomorrow, 9:15. Ciao.